Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Same Spirit Gaming. My name's Jordan.
My name is Matt, and we have a guest with us.
Yeah.
This is Daniel from Midwest Dungeon Delvers.
Oh, why, hello there, everybody.
How are you
It
doing?
sounded like you were a part of a kid's show, the way you said that.
That's that theater degree popping out right there. Oh, my goodness. Oh, another Crab's Treasure. Absolutely phenomenal game.
So you beaten it?
I have not beaten it. I did put a little bit of time into it. I had such a big backlog of other Souls-like games that I was like, it's great, and it's good for like getting your foot in the door and getting you used to those mechanics. But I've put over 1,000 hours into Elden Ring.
Okay.
I have a problem.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah, and no disrespect to this game, but I can see, wanting to prioritize others.
Yes.
Yeah. No, it's phenomenal for what it is. I definitely think it is a great stepping stone into that genre of difficult yet rewarding action RPGs.
Yeah. It is my first Souls game, so.
Yes. Then you're having a good time, I imagine.
It's pretty fun. But this is hard because, so you have that boss, which I actually did really well. And then you got the next phase, which
he's got phase 2. Here it comes.
Yeah, it's so hard. I have a hard time with it.
No joke. I just got done with a 3-phaser.
Oh my god.
Expedition 33. It killed me. It was so infuriating. I got down to the final phase and then I didn't even get a turn.
Oh my god.
The final phase, it just killed me before I even got a turn.
Meanwhile, I know it's not a Souls-like exactly, but I think you saw some of the frustration I had earlier with
Kingdom
Hearts bosses.
Oh my goodness. That one that you were fighting, the last I saw before hitting live on my show, was that dude at the end of the hallway, which it just reminded me of Gwendolyn from Dark Souls 1. Just this mage user who's gonna run down the hallway and keep distance, but keep spamming lasers and stuff at you.
Yeah.
Okay. So before we started, I went and bought a bunch of this
new perks.
Which is another life.
Nice. Okay, so yeah, you need just a
little bit of a handicap.
Hey, that's not terrible, to walk in with a revive. That's always good.
Yeah, it is. Okay. And I gotta remember I have 2 party poppers. That's the ability I keep using.
Yeah.
That's that thing. Does a fair bit of damage. So.
Yeah.
Oh jeez. Okay, so
the frames on this is what was troublesome for me in this particular game, was just figuring out which ones do I block, which ones do I counter, and which ones actually have a good dodge window.
Yeah, it is a little. I mean, I've never played other Soul games, so I don't know, but figuring that out was like, if I watched the first episode we did, it's like, oh no, I used my revive here. Oh, that sucks.
Phase 1.
That's really bad. But yeah, if you watch like episode 1, it's like, oh my gosh, I have no idea how I played that badly. Oh, I'm screwed. This is bad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so if, viewers, if you couldn't tell, we invited Daniel here because this kind of game's pretty much right up his alley, at least from what I could tell.
I spend a lot of time in my gaming journey in the Soulsborne genre, simply because I don't know. I grew up playing games on like Super Nintendo that were difficult but rewarding. Stuff like ActRaiser, Mega Man X, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time, like stuff where you had to kind of like figure it out from trial and error until you got that like perfect run. So
Yeah.
I like roguelikes, I like Soulsborne, is, you know, anything RPG.
Oh yeah.
Allow me to play a role and immerse myself in the story, and I think I'll have a good time with your game.
Yeah.
That was close.
And, you know, especially with, like, progressive gaining of abilities and stats and things like that, and being able to even, like, kind of tweak things to your playstyle.
Yeah.
That's extremely important in these games, and one of the reasons why I think a lot of people have such a hard time when they first get into, like, say, Dark Souls 1, you know, everyone has this kind of stigma around it being super difficult, or like it's not really new player friendly. It can be a bit obtuse, and some of the systems can take time to learn. But
Hey, Jordan, you might want to double. Well, never mind.
No,
I was gonna say you might want to double check your stowaways.
Oh, you're right.
Oh no.
Oh well. That's fine.
Anyway, apologies for interrupting.
No, you're good. You're good. So it's the core philosophy behind these games, really, and what really makes a good Souls game is the ability to face the challenges in that game, but then take your play style to conquer that challenge, right?
Yeah.
It's not like every single player needs to have a sword and board build to beat Dark Souls or Elden Ring even. Some people can do it without a shield at all. They just dodge.
Yeah.
And it seemed like that time you didn't have a revive there. Uh-oh.
Yeah, because it uses it up, so I have to re-equip it.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
And you've got 6 of those left?
Yeah.
After this,
Oh no.
Yeah. It's I should be able to, like, it's just the execution. I don't know, I struggle with this boss a lot.
Yeah.
And I shouldn't.
I'm thinking this could very well be the final boss in the game.
I do not believe so. I'm pretty sure that there's a different fight that is the end.
Oh no, comboed. Oh, there's nothing you can do.
Man, yeah, he just juggled you into that shockwave. That was not good.
Oh, this is not good. Oh. Oh man, once it starts going badly, it really starts going badly.
Yep. That's yeah, that's all Souls games. It's like you have to like lock in and be
Yeah.
At least dancing with the boss.
Yeah.
You can't sit there and just try and like trade hits.
No.
Man.
Yeah, so I apologize if you're seeing the same
you're good.
thing.
You're focused. You're focused, bro. Lock in.
Okay.
Lock
okay.
in. You still got a health and you got your revive.
Yes. Yes, this is looking
This
better.
is it. This is the run. This is it. This is the run.
Oh wait, where's my other party popper? I probably can't get it.
I believe in you.
Run. Oh yes.
Bang. Nice.
Got the
Okay.
freebie.
That is kind of funny that he comes out of the toilet.
Yeah. Oh no, that was the grab. Oh, I almost tried to block that. Whew. Ow. Ow. Okay, there's the extra life.
Okay, it's seeming like the second phase has a lot of combo attacks.
Yes. It does. Oh no. Oh no. And you can't even see. It's just like...
Yeah, that dust particle all up in your face there. That's not good. Nice. Critical, right?
That's critical, yeah. Oh no! I tried to parry.
Elbow drop into the...
My shell's broken. Oh, okay, we're back. Parried. Trying to block this. Oh no, that's
so close.
Oh, that was scary.
Nice.
And
Very good, very good. Keep it up. Don't get greedy.
Okay, so that one you cannot parry. You have to just block through it. Dang.
Yeah, yeah. When bosses typically get into that second phase or get to where they start throwing combo strings at you,
Yeah.
you really have to play defensively and find that opening.
Yeah.
It's so hard.
It's true. It is hard. Yeah,
Oh my
and
gosh.
it's so tempting to parry because when you
Yep.
parry, you get an extra like magic attack. So it's like, oh, you want to parry so bad.
Yeah. It's finding those situations where each one feels good. Ah, that hitbox was rough.
Oh, okay,
That-
okay.
That first hit did not look like it should have hit you.
No. There is a little bit of jank to this game.
Yeah, but that's understandable. It's not From Software. they haven't spent the past decade making these games.
That's
It's
true.
okay.
Uh-oh, that's bad. It's too bad you don't get your health, like, top potions back when you revive. Yeah, oh well.
Yeah.
So, besides Soulsborne, what else do you play on your channel?
Well, just a variety of stuff. I do some tabletop RPG stuff as well. I am the dungeon master for a tabletop series called the Six Sword Saga. It's been going for the better part of a decade. It's
Wow.
9 years, April 4th.
Nice.
wow.
How long the series has been going. We're actually in our prequel series right now, like our prequel season to like all the lore and stuff that we've done, because there's like 5,000 years of lore in this
Wow.
homebrew world that I've created.
That's crazy.
Yeah, well, you know, you got 9 years in one universe that you're creating, right? So
Yeah.
you just kind of keep adding details and plot threads and things. Man, that opening that's rough.
That's the one you have to walk through.
That is rough. Nice.
Oh, what? No. That seemed
Yeah.
like a little BS. But
That was rough. That was
no.
rough. Yep.
I don't understand that one. I thought I blocked that. Oh well.
That might have done some chip damage, because whenever you block, it doesn't do the like 100% protection.
You're right. Yeah.
So he probably got that like last little bit of your actual health through your shielding.
Dang it.
Yep.
Here we go again.
At least you got phase 1 kind of down.
Yeah. I just need to not get hit very much so I can save all my...
That's weird. It was almost like the handle doesn't count as the hitbox in that attack, because it looked like you just got hit by the handle.
Well, I like to think it was a skill-based.
I'm noting the hitbox. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, I'm kidding. Oh no, combo. Oh.
Yep.
And Jordan probably noticed that too and decided to exploit it, as a good strategist does.
Yes. No, he forgot to put on his revive.
Well, it's good because I don't want to use that in the first phase.
No, yeah, that was good. That hurts though. That hurts. My goodness.
Okay, I'm gonna put that there. Bring this in a little bit. Okay, and I gotta equip that. 5 left.
Yep. That's like counting down your rune arcs right before you go into a boss fight in Elden Ring. My gosh. Yep.
So I do kind of have an idea. Like if I'm really struggling, I have one kind of thing we can go do. Like what power up you can go get that was optional. That would really help with the second phase.
Right.
So I side quest a little bit. Although I have to look up
I'll
where
look
it
through it.
is.
Oh, yep. Yep. It's not a Souls game unless you have to figure out the quest lines by a guide online.
Yeah.
It's like the first playthrough you do of a Souls game, you just kind of blindly go through it until you see credits, and then you go, hey, there were some NPCs that I interacted with, but I never found again. So I should probably look up that quest line and do it.
Yeah. Oh no. Alright, this is actually looking pretty good. Oh, spoke too soon.
Yep.
I've been called out a couple of times for supposedly jinxing a particular run on a boss, so that's part of the reason I'm not saying anything.
No, you're good, man. No, I'm sitting here going like, this might be the run because you got 2 of your potions, you've got your revive still.
This could be it.
Were you gonna switch party poppers, or not that it's a big deal?
Good idea. Yeah.
Also notice that like the little the teeth actually damage him too if he like
Oh,
Yeah,
goes
really?
over
Those
them
look
just
like
right.
little traps. Yeah, those are like stage hazards.
Now, granted, they do the same to you if you happen to run into
Yes,
them.
nice.
Oh, wow.
Very good. You got the stagger bar full
Oh,
right as
that's
he
a
was going to
grab.
do that like flop over move. So that was really, really good.
Oh, God.
Here comes the spin.
We're good. We're good.
Yep.
Oh,
Watch
man.
out. Ooh.
Thought I blocked that. There we
Nice.
go. Oh, what?
Ooh.
Look at
It
that.
looked like you jumped too soon on that one. Nice.
Yeah,
Stagger bar
stagger.
full again.
Oh,
Watch out.
we're good. We're good.
Nice. Don't get greedy. Don't
Yeah,
get greedy.
true. Yes.
Those
Nice.
seem to stagger pretty quick though. Got a couple of party poppers, yeah.
Oh no, that's the grab. Oh, that was close.
Ooh.
Yes.
There you
Yes.
did. Yes.
Oh, first episode. I got it. Oh man. There's that reward endorphins coming in.
Yeah, there is nothing like it. There is truly nothing like it. My first experience ever getting that endorphin rush. I put in Dark Souls 1. I was playing it in college. All right. So Dark Souls 1, I get through the tutorial, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like in the main first area. I make it to the Taurus demon, which is not even like the main boss to the first objective. It's like a mini boss before the main boss.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
It took me a week of my life to beat him because
Oh my gosh.
I didn't know anything going into Dark Souls 1. I was just brand new noob, not knowing anything. And in a lot of RPGs, I just like putting myself in it and then making the choices how I would make them.
I like
to
do that too. Yeah.
So I spent a lot of time making the character and character creator, and I even had an option to make him top heavy, and I'm kind of a bigger guy in real life. So I was like, hey, you know what? Why not? And I'm going to make him a sword and board guy. I'm going to do sword and shield. Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
The entire week was just this Taurus demon hitting me with a giant sledgehammer, me blocking it, but the shockwave of the impact knocking me off the tower parapet that we were fighting on. For a week.
Oh my gosh.
And then when I beat him.
Oh yeah. Oh, there you go.
That's when I knew. That's when I knew. I was like, oh. I have found where the old school challenge is. It's here. It's in this series. Wonderful.
I can imagine a week of just like trials.
Bro, I didn't know that you could do NPC summons in the first game. I didn't know that you could have multiplayer. So I was soloing every boss.
Oh, jeez.
Without any like side quest items, because I refuse, like my first playthrough of games, I refuse to look up stuff. I just kind of like going through myself, I
refuse until I get stuck.
No, I get that. Even when I get stuck for a point, I'm just like, I'm gonna come back to this. I'm gonna come back to it. I'll like take a couple hours and then come back and maybe refresh my mind on it, But the real big checkpoint in Dark Souls 1 is actually the midpoint boss, Orenstein and Smo. It's a double fight where you got this big armored dude with a hammer and then this like skinnier armored dude with a spear, right? And he's real quick, but they both come at you at the same time.
My God!
Ooh, cutscene.
This is it, Kril! They all told me it was just a legend.
Just a legend?
It's an awesome voice.
The perfect world. Do you know what this means, child? The archaeological community will never be the same, I say.
His mouth,
Perhaps we can begin to learn the secrets of the ancient hermits. And then it's only a matter of time before...
Oh!
God,
no! What?
Drivel. Titan!
They were working together.
God! He's dead!
That was unexpected.
Time, he says. The old idiot. Time is something we have none of.
Oh no.
We're already much
Another
too
boss.
Late. Tides upon tides
man.
upon tides too late. This ocean was eaten up before I was even an egg.
What? Why did you do that? You didn't do anything wrong!
We are beyond saving. Soon we'll share the same fate as the old ocean. The world has only one use now. To punish this ugly world. To rip it asunder. You think you can wield it? In your complacent claws, it's no better than a rock. And you're no better than them. No better than the ones who ate this world up.
Bro just had his home stolen. Like, come on. He just wants his home. What are we doing?
You are not Titan.
Yeah.
Stand it. How can you sleep?
Is that a jellyfish puppeting?
Oh.
Yo.
That's actually kind of crazy.
Yo.
That was stolen from us.
Okay, so the jellyfish is mad.
We wanted you to see. So where?
Isn't there something like unusual about jellyfish's brains or something? Or am I don't know.
That is something for a marine biologist.
Yeah.
I have a theater degree.
Jeez.
I know how to pretend I know things.
Whoa, geez.
What is happening?
Yo. Okay, so you've got ads, and she's like above spamming you with a big AoE attack. That is a rough situation. Okay. Big area of effect too. That shockwave circle is huge.
I'm just running. I don't think I can block that. Oh, I can. Okay, that's good to know. Can I parry it?
No, because once it gets closed, it does that. The whole like.
Boom.
Okay.
Okay, now down within range. Ooh, shockwaves.
To figure out what's going on here.
Yep, this is your research run. It's okay.
Yeah. Okay, that can be parried.
Figuring out the stuff. Okay.
Timing is a little weird, so. Because you expect an attack to be instant, and that is not instant.
Yeah, it almost looks like it's the back end of the shockwave that you were parrying, not even the front part. That's
a little weird.
Again, strange hitboxes in this game.
What am I supposed to do? Oh, it hurts
I think
them.
you're doing it.
Oh.
I think you're doing it. Boom.
Okay. That's good to know.
Yeah, you just keep space and you make the boss hurt their allies.
If I dodge it, then yeah, okay. I got it.
Nice.
Easier. Okay, I didn't dodge that. Oh, I had an extra life. Okay, I didn't know that. Alright.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy that you went from that one boss already into this.
Yeah, I know. Just straight into another boss.
That honestly was kind of me earlier today, though, with the Kingdom Hearts stuff.
Yeah.
I had the one boss I was having a hard time with, although that one wasn't like as difficult, but still, like darn near back to back.
Yeah, back-to-back boss fights are rough. They just are.
And the second one was a two-phaser that I was doing.
Okay. Down. All right, I got a lot of information from that.
Yeah. Good research run.
So not to break up the mood of the moment, but we have yet to get our verse of the day discussion in.
Oh my goodness!
All right.
It's something we should probably do.
I'm gonna try to figure out what I want to do with these. So that's a good breaking point.
And of course, I like to give our guests the option to choose a verse that they particularly like. So, Daniel, what you got for us?
Well, today, for our first scripture that we'll be hitting today, I want to hit the first 6 verses of John 14. Specifically highlighting John 14:6, as John 14:6 happens to be my favorite verse of the Bible for many reasons that we'll get into. But you need kind of the context around it, of course. Much like a lot of the scripture we hear, stuff can get taken out of context, right? And then you can actually take sort of wrong meanings from scripture, and it can be twisted to mean something that it's not really supposed to, right? So always got to read it in context. Check above and below, see the audience, all that. All right, here we go. John 14, starting with verse 1. Let not your heart be troubled. You believe in God. Believe also in me. In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you. I go to prepare a place for you. And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you to myself, that where I am, there you may be also. And where I go, you know, and the way you know. Thomas said to him, Lord, we do not know where you are going. And how can we know the way? Jesus said to him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. Powerful.
Dang.
Powerful right here. And you could spend a month at least
Yeah.
going through each one of these scriptures and cutting into that steak and eating those morsels. You really could.
Yeah. For sure.
Now, for me, the reason why number 6 is so highlighted in my life, and this is, going to get a little bit into some testimony stuff.
Yeah.
The king of all of existence, our master, said, I am the way.
Yeah.
I am the truth, and I am the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. Many paths lead to God. The king of all existence just said, not so.
Yeah.
Now, that can seem harsh to a lot of people. It's actually the saving truth, and anything less is a lie.
Yeah. That's a good point.
Now, the reason why truth matters so much to me, personally, I was born with an eye condition called strabismus. I don't know if a lot of people know what that is. It's okay. Essentially, I was born cross-eyed. And the muscle tissue behind my right eye was non-functional. And eventually, it would have led to blindness in my right eye.
Wow.
I had 3 eye surgeries by the time I was in first grade to try and save the right eye. This inadvertently led to a side effect that the doctors at that time did not know would happen. They managed to save the eye, but it became a lazy eye rather than a crossed one.
Oh.
So it essentially took that muscle tissue that controls that right eye, and it made those tissues that control that movement essentially scar tissue, where it's very difficult to function and move properly, right?
Yeah.
I did not know any of this, of course,
Yeah,
because
you're a kid.
first grader.
Yeah.
Eventually, it becomes apparent that I'm having trouble in school, like focusing on certain things. Now, the teachers think, oh, we should put this guy on like ADHD medication, or maybe he has Asperger's. So my parents take me to Children's Mercy Hospital in KC to get some tests done. And the clinicians there are like, yeah, we want to put him on this medication. And my parents were like, we kind of want a second opinion. We don't want to just like go to medications right away, you know?
Yeah.
We discovered a vision therapist who, after one visit with, she takes these weird pair of glasses out after talking with me and doing some eye exam things. And she goes, all right, Daniel, no glasses on. This is how you see the world. This is how everyone else sees. And she put the special glasses on.
Yeah.
My entire life, I had saw double vision and flat, no depth perception.
Oh my
I was
gosh.
living in a 2D world.
That's crazy.
So, essentially at the age that you're in third grade, young Daniel got told his reality is wrong.
Yeah.
So the creator of the universe says, I am the truth, when you don't know what the truth is.
Huh. Wow.
And I am the way. Sometimes we in life try to decide our own way to go. And sometimes that can include how we die. We want to choose how we die, how and when. And sometimes, me personally, you can even go to a point where you have a gun in your mouth because you're ready to go home. You're just done. But the king of the universe says, no, 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 no. I am the way. You don't get to choose your way. I am the way.
Yeah. Wow.
So keep living in your suffering for me.
Huh.
And when you just don't got the life in you, King of the Universe just said it. I am the life.
Oh man. Jeez, that's crazy. Wow.
I mean, that's just in verse 6. You could, the first 5 verses, man, you could go on. But I'm telling you, there is power there.
Yeah, I've
in
never
verse 6.
I've never heard this kind of analysis before. You're blowing my mind a little bit. That's crazy.
It's the truth.
It is.
You know?
Yeah.
And the truth shall set you free. It's also a double-edged sword. Cuts both ways.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So that's why John 14:6 is Daniel from Midwest Dungeon Delver's favorite verse.
Yeah. It's
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
might be the best now that you describe it that way.
I'm just saying, like, you tell a third grader, hey, your reality's wrong. He starts questioning a lot of things, man. He starts questioning a lot.
Isn't that also pretty much exactly how our spiritual lives are before Christ?
Yeah, that's true.
Christ essentially takes these spiritual glasses to open our eyes to the spiritual things while we are still here in the flesh.
Yep.
Man, that's a cool way of looking at that backstory. Thanks, random Christian gamer, for that. That's even more testimony power. Thank you.
Hey, we're called to build each other up, right?
Yeah.
Hey, iron sharpens iron, brother.
Amen to that.
Oh my goodness.
We all got to testify up in here.
No, that's what it's supposed to be about, you know? Man, that second laser is rough. It's like you got the ball timing, and then that laser pops up right behind you.
Oh, it's this is
there it is.
I couldn't see it.
It was almost like he had spawned it in the walking path.
Yeah.
It read the direction of your thumbstick and was like, this is off of frame. We got him.
Okay, I think I'm ready. It's time to start
There
using
you go.
Maybe you can be ready when we start the next episode.
Yeah. Okay. We beat one boss. That's some really decent progress. If you're ready to see another boss get annihilated, join us next time.
Yeah.
And more Bible discussion as well. That's gonna blow your mind.
Underneath the waters.
I would say under the sea, but I don't know. Like, can't sing that for copyright reasons.
Under the ocean.
All right.
Okay.
Bye for now.
See you next time.
See ya.
Goodbye.